are you aware? Yesterday was the 22nd. So it was the anniversary of JFK being shot.
Yeah.
Here in Dallas. And nothing from JFK Jr. Still has not shown up. Now, QAnon followers are still waiting for him. And many of them showed up again at Dealey Plaza, waiting for him to show up on the anniversary.
That's awesome.
He did not. For some reason, he's being stubborn on this thing. So it was, I think, the 5th of November when they showed up the first time, the 2nd or 5th or something.
Right. Yeah.
And I postulated that, okay, here's where they made their mistake. JFK Jr. is waiting for the anniversary of his dad's death, right?
Right. Yeah, gotta be.
So be there on the 22nd, and JFK Jr. will
show
appear
up
and usher Donald Trump into the presidency. But it hasn't happened yet.
Gosh darn it.
So he tricked us again yesterday. So I don't know what
is there a
date
time
he's looking for.
War?
Maybe
something happening.
Maybe
between space and time.
It is possible. You know that the dead don't keep the same hours we do. So I don't know. They're not there at the right time of day, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But dang, when you're convinced that JFK Jr. is coming back from the dead, right, and he's going to usher in Donald Trump presidency. But Donald is going to turn it over to who is going to be vice president? It was
I don't remember.
Was it JFK himself?
Might have been. I don't.
So he was going to retire from the presidency and make the vice president, and then he was going to go on to become King of Kings, according to QAnon. Now, many of us recognize the King of Kings to be Jesus. So Trump is not replacing him as King of Kings. I don't know if it's a lesser King of Kings thing, and they're just using the same title. I don't know how it all works. We'll have to talk to a QAnon supporter and figure this out.
But the point is that
he didn't show up.
Still a no-show.
Still a no-show for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know.
Do you think that do you personally think that there's a chance, that he shows up at some point in time?
Is there a chance he does? Sure, anything's possible, right? Yeah, I think there's a really good chance.
Okay.
Why would they be waiting for him out there at the Dealey Plaza if not? That would be silly to be standing there if JFK's not coming back.
Yeah, right.
You must have some pretty good inside information that he's coming back. Otherwise, it looks absurd at the face of it.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, it does look absurd. So you must have really quality inside info that allows you to stand there and wait. It is going to happen. Yeah. It's going to happen. Yeah. So there you go. The leader of this group is Michael Brian Protzman, a Washington man who amassed a following on social media with his version of gematria, a Hebrew numerology language that we're, I'm sure, all familiar with, right? I don't have to tell you about gematria.
You do not. I do not. Fluent gematria. What is it called again?
Gematria.
Yeah, fluent in that.
Yeah, so you're a gematrian?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, if you can say it that way if you want. Go ahead.
Interpreting codes that include numbers and letters and using elements of Christianity and QAnon, his followers have come to believe that Kennedy, who died in a plane crash in 1999, will reappear in Dallas and commence a new Trump administration. Some of Protzman's followers believe President John F. Kennedy wasn't assassinated in 1963. Others believe he was, but then resurrected as a messiah shortly thereafter. What? Oof. Okay. Despite the failure of either Kennedy or other dead celebrities who were expected, oh my gosh, I didn't know this part. They were also waiting for Michael Jackson and Princess Diana to appear at the initial November 2nd rally.
Here. And they're going to reappear here.
Drew hundreds of people, if you remember.
And they're going to reappear with Junior.
Yes. So it wasn't. I mean, this would be a really
that would be
cool
awesome.
get-together.
I can understand why they were there. I wish I would have known that. I'd have been there.
Right. If I knew that Michael Jackson and Princess Di were also going to be there, I would have been there too. Because JFK Jr. is pretty cool.
Hey.
But you had Michael Jackson.
JFK Jr.
Shaman. A lot of children, the 12-year-old children. With him and Princess Diana.
Princess Di?
That is a star-studded afternoon. Right.